the Bills first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think fortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
On play action, Allen. And he'll take it on in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Bills.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready, go.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Past midfield. Still on the move. And he is gone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw again, it's Allen. That's to Kincaid once again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Allen going to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Right side, hauled in by Samuel.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Here's Allen to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
Oh, no.
Halftime now at Lambeau, and the Packers are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Down. Striker, 3-3. Hut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Matt Milano there to stop him. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Love to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll go for it and run option right. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Here's Love operating out of the pistol. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On 2nd down, Love. Open man is Davis. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those 3rd down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down.
Ready, ready. 43 rail. Ready, ready.
Here's Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Let's go.
They face 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This about as short as you can get. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of?
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. And the Packers are...
What's up, scrub? Fans up.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL.
Fans up.
Tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from KC. Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. First and 10. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes.
Oh.
Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Now he'll run it. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The lefty right to the air to start. He's going to look deep for Tyreek.
No!
Looked like a lateral.
Man, what the heck?
Free football. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
Taking off.
Initially,
Dodged the bullet on that one, but that's okay.
Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback.
I got something in store for you, my pretty.
A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner
I can't believe I gave up a touchdown already.
Play and keep him short of the first down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Oh.
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did. Walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 2.
Get on up in there.
Here, it's Achane.
Get on up in there, man.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What do I do?
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. Now runs for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain?
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look
Yes,
at
sir.
Arrowhead Stadium.
Myself
here
and
in
the Pig and
Kansas City.
TV, we back. We got us another scrub in the house. We got us a victim, y'all. Dolphins. We rolling with the Dolphins. Dolphins, put your fins up. Let's go.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's the kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. And if you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And going deep for Hill. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. And I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you down.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Calais Campbell, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Mahomes going to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
That's a huge show now.
Let's go. Dolphins, fins up.
First
About the
down
what?
Miami as they get set to start
What you say?
And they've got to be breathing a little
What'd you
bit
say,
of sigh of
Screw?
relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells
What you
about
say,
team
Scrub?
football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary.
What you say,
football.
Scrub?
Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space.
Let's go.
And it worked.
What I'm about to do to you is going to be so bad. They're going to want to donate to you, buddy.
Pick up really nice yardage.
They're going to want to donate to you.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped up
Good.
quickly here.
Good.
Just a yard up to the 39.
No, it don't. That mean that 10th person going to get you.
It's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Ladies and gentlemen, there goes the purge alarm. I'm about to purge on this dude.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. From the gun, it's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball and pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane.
Come on, bro. What a speed
Gain
is
of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker
He
to try to
tired
clear
or what?
back out of the
He way
backfield
faster than that,
into
my
some open
boy.
space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Could we get a touchdown in this 1st half after all? It's 1st and 10.
No, I'm not sure.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
32 stand. Turbo three, kick. Out.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But, Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the two, or I should say third and goal from the two.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Attack! Yellow!
They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Well, you don't see that often. He just missed it.
I'm about to send you where you belong.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at
I'm
you,
about
and you're
to
looking at
straight
me, and I know we're both
send you
thinking
where
the
you
same
belong.
thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and
Why is
10
he still breathing?
at the 41-yard line. He'll
How is
throw
you
from
still
the gun.
breathing, bro? I'm set you down
Well,
already.
Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
Brings up second and 20 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 20.
Yellow, yellow.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. That is caught. He's into space past the 25. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Touchdown! And Xavier Worthy from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs have cut the lead back down to 2. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And this one incomplete.
I got something up my sleeve.
They don't get it.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained.
I got something up my sleeve.
Kicked it there.
3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Oh, no. Oh, hell no.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And maybe
Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to be sad what I'm about to do to this kid.
It's back to a 1-score
I'm going to cue the music right now. It's about to be sad what I'm about to do to you.
They know this is where you need
Oh my God.
slow them up.
Oh my.
He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, the touchdown a minute ago on offense got him back into it, and now the defense turns right around and forces the turnover.
And you and I both know if you're going to come from as far down as they have to, it's going to take both sides of the ball, maybe even the special teams to get involved. And so far, they've done exactly
You
that.
ain't doing
Offense scores, defense does its
You ain't
job.
gonna do
They're
nothing.
making their move.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18
Dumbass nigga, I'm gonna put you in the blender, nigga.
It's a real luxury when you get a guy to turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that one, he did where the open grass was.
I'm finna turn you into roast beef, boy.
For his offense.
I'm finna turn you into roast beef, boy.
Arby's roast beef, nigga. I'm gonna turn to the Arby's roast beef, nigga. Fuck, and that shit disgusting, bitch.
Shut up, little kid. You don't know what you're talking about.
He's got it.
And you ain't did nothing but give me the ball. Calm down. Calm down, you young scrub. You don't know what you're talking about, you little young scrub. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, you little young scrub. You don't know what you're talking about, man. You going with the bandwagon team yourself. You going with the bandwagon team.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this.
You going with the bandwagon team, you little young punk.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the
You what you call you one of the little dumb youngsters. You ain't one of the little smart ones that got a bright future ahead of them. You one of the little dumb youngsters.
So he is crash out on 10, bitch.
And be proud of it too.
Hell yeah. You call him taking his L?
I ain't taking no L, not to you.
3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Man, I'm finna, bro, I say, you lucky you got that little fumble, but you ain't did nothing but gave me the ball last. That's all you did. I'm sure finna take it too.
Nigga, it's all about now in the fourth quarter, my guy. It don't matter what happened in the first, second, or third.
You may not touch the ball fourth quarter. So what is you talking about?
For real? For real? For real? For real? Shut up. 22, make sure I like him, boy.
I will. I got something up my sleeve.
You keep talking about that shitty ass sleeve.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA
I'm finna put you in the dirt, little young scrub.
It's Dolphin football, but they
I'm finna put you in the straight dirt where you belong.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
I'm finna get you up out of here.
You need a fire here, gang. I've been waiting on it.
All right.
Looking to throw. Steps away.
What did I just say? What did I just say? Go ahead, give me a safety, bitch.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the
What
defense.
are you gonna do?
That one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner.
Are you gonna punt? Yeah, punt like a little bitch.
I'm finna get my ball back.
So he's on to punt.
It don't even matter. My defense finna get the ball right back.
It's a 43-yard punt.
That's right.
Return of 5.
And I might get it with interest when you throw this pick. Good defense though. Good defense though. I'm finna get it back.
To a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go.
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently.
Oh, now you want to pull off good catches.
Make sure the clock continues to run.
Yeah, fourth quarter is where it matters, boy. I keep telling you that. You was talking shit the first, second, and third. Now I'm talking my shit before.
We couldn't ask for much.
All right, you ain't did nothing yet. You better score right now.
1-score game.
You may not get a chance to again.
For sure.
It's Kelsey.
I'm just keep getting you first down.
Past the 35, he'll be dropped a
You
yard.
don't need more than that.
30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
All right, you better be perfect. You ain't did nothing yet.
Down to Holmes.
You missed with the
That's into the hands of Worthy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Like I said, if
These
you
guys
get
are
me
running
first down,
offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about
I'm
that?
gonna give me a free timeout with 2 minutes warning.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Yeah, bruh.
Quarter down
Bruh,
to the
shitty
final
as
2
fuck.
minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Bruh, can't throw the
Not
ball.
totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Kelsey, left side.
Fuck out of here. Get out of here, nigga. Get out of here, man. Shit, nigga, you fucking player, man. Stop playing with him.
Down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them. This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays.
That don't mean nothing.
You got 48 seconds to do nothing.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the third quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here...
I told you, nigga. I told you at the beginning of the game, nigga. T&O, nigga. T&O for the game, nigga. You not going to 2 dubs. T&O.
Check that box.
Go get that boy.
Out is the kickoff unit as they
He
run
ain't
up
won
and
yet.
send this one away.
Oh, I won. It's OB. You ain't doing shit in 48 seconds.
On the return,
I
it's
don't know.
Eskridge, and he'll bring it out.
I am the onside king, you know.
He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
I am the onside king.
If you score a touchdown, nigga, it's still, I'm still up.
They'll come up.
I'm the onside king. Didn't you hear me?
Onside king on me. Shit.
I do onside kick.
Touchdown, get it fucking kick off.
Now a desperation
Uh-oh,
throw
thank
deep
you.
downfield.
Thank you.
This
Thank
is
you.
intercepted,
Thank you.
and that should do it.
Goofy ass boy. Get the fuck up
And
off
he'll
my
take
field.
it across midfield and down to the
Oh, I'm still better than you. It don't matter.
This
No,
defense,
you're
Sadie,
not.
that's
You
kind of
ain't
the
doing
icing
It don't
on the
matter to you. I'm
cake
still
here as we
better
get
than
to
you.
the end of this one.
And didn't you feel
Bullshit.
that they
Better
were
one
just going
one,
into
pussy.
prevent there? You know,
Hey,
you
a
have
trash
to
can
lead,
catch a
and
cheeseburger
sometimes
every
you
now
fall
and
back
then.
and you lose your aggressiveness.
It's all right.
Not in this case. They were still making a
Shit,
play on the
well, your big
football.
ass ain't
And look
catch
how
shit.
that one turned out. They may have salted this
Trash
one
can
away.
catch a cheeseburger every now and then. One time with one bite, they done took one bite out of the whole hamburger and just threw it away. Sometimes that happens. Every once in a while, though.
First down. And he can
Right,
only manage to get a couple. Second and
Hey,
8 coming up.
I ain't even worried about it,
Chiefs will
youngster.
use the first of
Hey,
their
I whooped so much
timeouts
ass
here.
on here.
Opportunity.
Hey,
I'll give you one opportunity. If you pick this,
This, in all
I whooped so
probability,
much
another
ass
run
on
here
Madden,
on
I ain't
second
even
and
worried
8.
about it. You hear me?
well then you ain't with my ass.
Mahomes going to
Oh
throw it
well,
here.
hey,
Fucking category.
you only played me once though.
Nigga, shut up. That's it, nigga.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Shut up, nigga. You ain't better than me. You ain't better than me, nigga. You will never be better than me, nigga.
Man, way better.
Chiefs have pretty well put it away.
But hey, don't let this game. This ain't no reflection of my skills on here because I'm playing with random teams. Don't think you done did nothing. If I was playing with my team, it'd be a whole different story.
Pick with your team, my guy. You should have picked with your team. Now you fucked up. Pick with
That's why I don't count because I use random teams.
83 overall.
That's why I don't count because I use random teams, so it don't even matter. If I had the Cowboys, it wouldn't even be nothing like this. So I ain't worried about it.
Running back right now with the Cowboys. Running back right now with the Cowboys.
All right.
Run it back.
They ain't said nothing but a word. That's why this don't even count. That's why I don't even be mad at y'all. Y'all beat me every now and then. I be using random teams. What can I say? I be using random teams, man.
Some people like to do that.
Y'all be using teams over and over and over again. I be using teams I just used my first time using them.
Who cares? Let's go do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, rather just want to put this one behind them. Looking to pass. To him.
Don't throw it.
He's
Don't
going
you
to
do
let
it.
it fly.
Don't you do it.
And this
Don't
is
you do it.
incomplete.
You had to play. He would have caught that too. You had to play defense on him. You better keep your defense just like this, or so I'm gonna score on you.
So back-to-back
Straight up.
You ain't throwing shit in 4 seconds. Only I can do that.
one final try for Tagovailoa.
You better keep your defense up just like you doing.
Where are you going?
You playing a good defensive game. You better keep it up.
As time has run out on this football game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always
My
talk
trash
about
talk
teams
was
making adjustments.
probably key.
You know what the best adjustment
That's what it
usually
was.
is? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.